St. Ignatius of Loyola was born in 1491. In Azbatia, in the Basque province of Gipuzkoa, to a wealthy family. He was one of 13 children.
When Ignatius was little, he wanted to be a knight because he dreamed of a country love and dreamed of doing good deeds.
Ignatius later in life became a page for one of his relatives. But finally, after working his butt off for a really long time, he became a real knight. Sadly, in 1521, during the War of Pampeluna, he got hit by a cannonball.
Cannonball! Got him. Take him to the hospital. Ow! It must be treated.
St. Ignatius was brought to Castle Loyola, where he was to be treated. How his leg was fixed was brutally painful. They had to re-break his bone and heal it again.
Re-break your bone to heal it.
Do what you must.
Bring me some books about knights.
We don't have any. Our librarian will bring us all we have left.
Whatever. Oh. What is this? No, please. What is? I think I want to be a saint.
Ignatius read the books of the saints. As he did, he would tell himself he could fast better than them. He could help convert more Catholics than them, and such. He soon realized that that made him feel better than his daydreams of heroism.
Then, from that point forward, Ignatius devoted his life to God. After St. Ignatius' leg healed enough to walk, he began his journey to Jerusalem so that he could kiss the earth where our Lord had walked. On his journey, he gave his nice clothing to a poor man.
During an all-night vigil before the Black Madonna, he hung up his sword and dagger.
And some of his friends thinking that they would judge him on his new values, he traveled to a different town to stay for a few days. Not intending on staying for more than a couple days, he ended up staying 10 months in Manresa. In order to stay indoors, he requested shelter at a local hospital where he worked for them.
All right, come right in.
Ignatius spent 7 hours, sometimes in a cave, praying to God, though he still fought mentally and almost committed suicide once.
After this initial schooling in Barcelona, Inigo moved to Spanish university towns, first Alcalá near Madrid, and then Salamanca in the north, although he did get into trouble for speaking of God since he didn't have a theology degree.
Sadly, St. Ignatius died on July 31st, 1556. He died of malaria or the Roman fever, living to be 64 years old.
Why'd you have to die? Why?
He is the patron saint for the province of Gipuzkoa in Biscay.
as well as the Society of Jesus, and was declared patron saint of spiritual retreats by Pope Pius XI. In 1922, Ignatius is also a foremost patron saint of soldiers.
Saint Ignatius later in life became a page for one of his relatives. Ignatius later became.
Then, from that point forward, Ignatius devoted his life to God. After St. Ignatius' leg healed enough to walk, he began his journey to Jerusalem.
Afraid to run into some of his friends, thinking that they would judge him on his new values, he traveled to a different town to stay for a few days. Not intending on staying for more than a couple of days, he ended up staying 10 months.
Hi, I'm Mr. Red.
Days, he ended up staying 10 months in Moret.
Oh my god.
After this initial schooling in Barcelona, Inigo moved to Spanish university towns, first Alcalá near Madrid, and then Salamanca in the north. Although he did get into trouble for speaking of God since he didn't have a theology. This makes no sense. After this initial schooling in Barcelona, Inigo moved to Spanish university towns, first Alcalá near Madrid, and then Salamanca in the north. Although he did not get... What?